the same thing or what?
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with
Oh,
this
rip.
one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop.
I had that problem with a lot of good offline runs as well.
Finds
'Cause I
his
didn't know how to do the
lifelong
thing.
friend, just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity that is
Night Menace.
no man. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Sometimes you just need a drink. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Sick. Moderate luck, wow. Well, thanks anyway, I guess.
Foot inside one of Zelandia's famous watering holes.
You're still wishing me some
Inside's
luck at
old
least.
Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Just kill them.
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
And new game plusers,
He
jeez.
lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Right back at you, he finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job. Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now. He's a mighty fast learner. He finds the core to the Wharf District. Well, down he goes.
Nice.
Down toward the Bastion.
Nice-ish, I guess.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Not really.
Did anybody
Great,
else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Nice.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? And there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Oh yeah, I should have moved my mouse before that. Yeah, like Jesse said.
To follow.
Well, I'll try to keep that in mind.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for him. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Kid ponders what to build. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. Nor
I'm so worried about falling down.
Didn't make it.
Should just not roll.
But him, he survived. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't
Didn't roll,
be here
damn
right
it.
now. Would we? What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this.
1338.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf.
The world dark is only 1355.
No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Yeah, boy.
There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy on folks. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay.
I actually missed that shot.
Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Not a scratch on him as he presses on to higher ground.
Nice. That was my bad.
Secured his plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. The Skyways a welcome sight after all that.
Bad Cinder Brick
Now
forts,
ain't
if
nothing left for
anything.
nobody down at Cinder Brick Fort. Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the calamity saved for Zolf was the smoke. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. That's it. A few more shards like that, we'll be back in business. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Did I put them both? I guess I did. I don't know. Because you mentioned shards, so it's good.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they
I
nested.
don't know. I'm getting confused here.
Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Get in.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny wings. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the
Sick.
same. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shards sit in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. She's starting to get annoyed. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
Nice
After all
fish.
that, kid lets the ankle gator go. Hope Queen Anne don't mind us borrowing from her treasury. All that trouble for a single shard, but you know what? It was worth it. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over. The Bastion ain't gonna build itself. Well,
Not int. Nice.
not everything blew up in the calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here, but we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. Place as inhospitable as they come. After all, when we looked down inside Colford Cauldron, we saw in there the heart of the world. The heart now laid bare by the calamity. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Jawson Bog. But where there's one stink eye, there's always more. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other
Yes,
side.
I didn't fall down. That's amazing.
That
is amazing. Okay, cool.
Farewell.
That was actually a lot better than
Still see
usual.
the cauldron from the city, but all the fire.
Great.
He comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. The
see
shard
about that
works on the
tested.
charm. You can hear
Let's
the
see.
monument's heartbeat again. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. High time we built something new. Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burstone quarry. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. The quarry ain't exactly up to safety standards. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found out the oldest ones
Wow.
remember things.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
The quarry these days.
Let's go.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news. Those rocks, all polished to
So many falls, dude.
the largest ones, you know, as cores. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast. we
No
took
way.
to call him
Come on.
Sir Lunky. Massive things.
Okay, well,
many
we're-
of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling
God damn
from
it.
down the hall. It's him. Are you alright?
I need to practice that. God damn it.
We talk for a spell. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Did I dupe
That's
that?
the way
Shit,
it
I might not
is,
have.
he says.
If I didn't dupe
And I
that, oh my
won't
god.
Stop you, because my
I don't think I did.
countrymen will.
And I can't tell. I can never tell. It's fucking... I'm really bad at killing things though.
Say
'cause
what
of-
you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word.
I don't know. I tried, but then I ended up doing that
These
anyway. So
countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. The Hura think they got him. They're wrong. No way out of this. Not without a fight. Zolf showed them the way here, and here they came.
meh. Let's see.
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Nice. Okay.
The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid.
You made it.
1557. Nice-ish. Nicer than my TV, at least.
Now, sit tight. It'll be
Fuck's sake, that run. That was, I guess that was mediocre, like all arounds. So I didn't get the mediocre look that Melis gave me, so yeah, whatever. I'll take it.
I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment.
Yes, this moment where I got a terrible feed. Whatever. Yeah. Exit. Who needs credits anyway? They're overrated. Alright, well, I'm really fucking tired, so